looks like I have a power of a product. The factors in my product are 5 and x to the third power. I'm going to use my Badoop. Rewrite this as 5 squared times x cubed squared. Each factor to the power of 2. That becomes 25. Ooh, got a power to a power. Multiplying, that's a fact. X to the 6th power. Find the volume of this rectangular prism. My formula for volume is going to be length times width times height, and I have all of those. So let's work it out. My volume is 3b to the 7th times a cubed b times 5a squared. Okay. I'm going to multiply my coefficients first. So my volume is 15. Let's say here's a b factor. Do I have another b factor? Yes, I do. What's its exponent? 1. Multiplying same bases, so I add my exponents, b to the 8th. It's an a factor and an a factor, so it's going to be a to the 5th power. And I'm done except for my variables aren't alphabetized, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to have 15, a to the 5th, b to the 8th. Units cubed. I've got to find the height. And I know my volume, and I know my length, and I know my width. So I know my formula for volume is length times width times height. And I want to isolate my height. That's what I'm looking for. I've got everything else. So I'm going to divide both sides by my length and my width. And so my new formula set up is going to be my volume divided by my length times my width will give me my height. Let's set it up. My volume is 36, a to the 6th, b to the 11th. Divide that by my length, which I'll call 9ab cubed, times my width, which is 2a squared. Kind of complicated. I got 36, a to the 6th, b to the 11th. All over, let's do my coefficients. That ends up to be 18. Got a to the 1st times a squared, which is a cubed. And I have my b cubed. Okay, so far so good, but it looks like I can simplify. I can use my quotient rule to simplify my same bases. I know I can simplify that to 2 over 1. Okay. So let's say so I have 2. And a to the 6th divided by a to the 3rd is a to the 6th minus 3, which is a to the 3rd. B to the 11th divided by b to the 3rd is b to the 11 minus 3, which is b to the 8th. Okay, so I did my a's, I did my b's, so I'm all done. It's a parallelogram, and my base is 4x, and my height is 2x to the 3rd power. So my base is 4x, and my height is 2x to the 3rd power. Okay. I need to find the area, and it's the same formula as a rectangle. So I know for a rectangle, so my area is going to be base times height, which I have. So my area is 4x times, excuse the wrinkle on the screen, 2x cubed. Let's do my coefficients. 8, and I've got x to the 1st times x cubed, which is x to the 4th power. A sandbox has the shape of a cube. In a cube, all of the edges are the same length. One of these edges is 12x cubed y inches long, and I've got to find an expression that represents the volume of the sandbox. The volume is equal to my side length cubed when it's a cube. Another thing I could have done is I could say length times width times height, and just use my length here for each one of those. But I'm gonna cube it because I think that's more fun. So volume is equal to 12x cubed y to the third power. Now I've got a power of a product. What are the factors in this product? 12, and I have x cubed, and I have y. So I'm going to end up with 12 cubed times x cubed cubed times y cubed. Let's write that out. 12 cubed times x cubed cubed times y cubed. Three factors here. 12 cubed is 1728. Ooh, power to a power, multiply, and that's a fact. X to the 9th, 3 times 3 is 9, times y cubed. Can I simplify anymore? I cannot. I'm done. You thought that was the end of your review, but I just want to go over one more problem from an earlier video, in case you didn't watch the earlier video. I want to review what happens when we have a negative power of a quotient. The negative power of a quotient. Quotient is a fraction. Now we learned a law that said there's a shortcut that said we can flip the quotient and change that to positive. Negative exponent. Yes, it's a negative. Now what am I going to do? Use the reciprocal. Change that to positive. That's just what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's see what happens when I do that. I have, using the reciprocal or flipping it, I end up with 4y over 3x. Changing that to positive is 2. Now I'm going to use my power of a quotient law. Remember, it's my exponent, my numerator to that exponent, all over my denominator to that exponent. So I'll rewrite that as 4y, the entire numerator, squared over the entire denominator squared. Now I've got a power of a product in both cases. Simplify my numerator, I end up with 4 squared y squared over 3 squared times x squared. When I simplify that out, I end up with 6. When I simplify that out, I end up with 16 y squared all over 9x squared. I don't have same basis, so I can't simplify any further. Guys, you'll do great. Print out another copy, a blank copy if you'd like, and try to redo it. Keep on redoing it until you've got these problems mastered. Work any of your practice problems. Good luck. See you soon.